share some words on YouTube?
Right now. You the man, though.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Nah, you crazy. Take that shit down.
You want to share some words on YouTube? We're doing interviews.
I got you right now. I got you right now.
Here.
Let's go.
So today there was a poll by Rasmussen that said that if the election were redone today, Trump would win in a landslide because a lot of Biden voters are having regret over what's happening to the country as well as Joe Biden's foreign policy with Afghanistan.
I feel like that policy was meant to do what it was supposed to do. I feel like Trump should not be reelected because of all the stipulations or all the stuff that he's going through right now, especially with those females, those young females that he got charged with. And I don't feel like that man should ever be president. That man should have never been president, respectfully.
So, as far as the accusations about the young women, we live in a country, America, where it's innocent until proven guilty. Now, as you know, a lot of rich men, powerful men, are often targets of slanderous accusations. Trump has never been found guilty of any crimes.
Understandable about that, but you gotta also understand rich people got money.
Of course.
Rich people could do whatever they want. They could walk down here right now and shoot a gun and none of these cops will stop them. I guarantee you none of these cops. But
well, the cops aren't they're not stopping anybody anymore.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, now, if a rich man come through here, he gets every privilege in the world. If a man like me, a man that's not in poverty but in moderation, if I do something like that, I'll get arrested on sight. Get charged, go to jail, not get bailed out. That man, he could slide through whatever he wants. Right now, wasn't he facing charges on tax evasion? What happened with that? That just got slid under the bus.
So as far as the tax evasion, the New York Attorney General said Trump is so clean that they can't go after him anymore.
Exactly, because he got people that know how to brush that away.
But regardless, you can't assume that they're doing anything wrong unless there's actual guilty verdict. That's my thing, though. You can make claims, you can look at accusations, but that's not proof of anything. I could claim, you assaulted somebody, but show me video proof, show me hospital reports, and unless those exist, it's just insults.
If that was the case, how come he was so scared to show his taxes and everything?
So, as far as showing taxes, a president doesn't have to. It's a formality that a lot of presidents do, but no president has to do that, and he didn't want to do that.
Of course, but if he was a good president and give his country closure, he would have just been like, all right, here, since my country wants to know what I'm doing, here we go. Like, I feel like the best president that was so far was Obama, because Obama, he helped out with a lot of people that was in poverty, even though it wasn't as expected as it was supposed to be. He still helped out the community. Trump really doesn't.
Let me give you quick stats. Under Donald Trump, unemployment in the Black and Latino communities were record lows in history. Pre-COVID, COVID messed everything up. But before COVID, Trump had the lowest unemployment in the Black and Latino community. Trump took millions of Black Americans off of welfare. Trump promoted school choice, allowing Black Americans to go to schools outside their tax code. Trump permanently funded historically Black colleges and universities for 10 years. Under Obama, these colleges had to plead and beg for money. Not under Trump. Trump also passed the First Step Act, which decriminalized nonviolent offense. Like if someone went to jail for nonviolent drug offense, Trump helped them get out of prison early. So I'm going to argue that Trump did a lot for the Black community, more than possibly with the exception of Abraham Lincoln. But I think Trump did a lot. I think Biden was a warmonger. Obama was a warmonger. He bombed 7 countries as soon as he became president. And Trump's the first president in decades to start 0 new wars under Trump.
That's correct. That's politically correct, but also he's also teeter-tottering with Russia and all these other countries.
The Russia story was proven to be a hoax that the Democrats.
It was?
100%. The dossier was fake. It was all over. It was and that's the problem. A lot of people hear the rumor for 3.5 years.
I never thought it was true, but
But then when the truth comes out, they don't hear the actual truth, and they go on and keep thinking the Russian thing was real. It never was. It was just slander so that the Democrats could put doubt that Trump won the election fair and square.
I feel like he won the elections fair and square, but I still feel like him as president, I don't feel comfortable as him because not also as the accusations, but as in like the way he carries himself, the way he acts.
He's not presidential.
Yes, he's not presidential.
That I'll give you.
He's a money man. He worry about his money that come at the end of the day. He don't worry about where he get it from, how he get it from, or who he got to take down to get it. He wants his money. And I feel like I don't ever want a president like that again.
Well, I'll say if that was entirely true, Trump would not have donated his entire salary for all 4 years as president.
But he tripled his profit with that.
Actually, he's the first president to lose net worth after his presidency. Obama multiplied his net worth after presidency. Trump actually took a hit because a lot of people wanted to step away from him because he was such a toxic person.
Yeah,
So
but
Trump got
you
poorer being president.
You never know what goes behind closed doors.
No, of course not. You don't and I don't.
Yeah.
Neither of us do.
We never know what goes behind closed doors and what's talking behind curtains. So, me personally, my opinion is that I dislike Trump very much. I don't hate the man, but because I don't know the man. You feel me? I never had a conversation with the man.
He's never done anything to you specifically.
Yes, specifically, yes. But it's like the way he moves, the way he carries himself. He carries himself like a schmuck.
Well, that's a matter of taste, right? That comes down to a matter of taste.
Of course,
I love the way he carries himself, and you don't. And that's something we'll never. It's like a girl. I have a type. You have a type.
Yeah.
I might see a girl, and I might be like, "That's not for me," and you might see her and be like, "Yo, I'm thirsty."
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that, you know?
Yeah, but I just feel like that at the end of the day that everybody has their preferences.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody has their own taste, but I just feel like me professionally, I feel like that he doesn't deserve to ever become president again. He did what he had to do. I understand he did what he had to do, but I feel like there's way other better people that we can choose from.
And as a final question, how would you feel if he wins the election in 2024 and he comes back for 4 years?
I would be very disappointed in my country, and I would be very disappointed on the people in the United States. Black people and Spanish people especially need to learn to come to vote. Like New York in general needs to reunite and make sure that doesn't happen. Me, in my opinion, I feel like that we need to come together as a group and not let that happen.
And we respect your opinion. I just ask when you go home sometime tonight or whenever you have time, just do a little research on Trump, look at his policies. But you were great to talk to, man. Thank you so much.
I have a question for you. As a New Yorker, how do you feel about what happened to Cuomo and Cuomo's resigning this week?
I feel like Cuomo did. Honestly, I don't know too much about it, but I feel like Cuomo should really step his game up. Like, he's doing bad right now, and he needs to like get back. Like,
you know, he stepped down because of the sexual scandal.
Yes,
Yeah.
and on top of that, if you are like him, if you're in that stature, you need to realize that. Listen, it's not about stepping down, but it's about taking responsibility, doing what you have to do, and also help this state, help this country, help everybody. If you're going through something, I understand that, but at the end of the day, you got millions of people on your back too. Millions of people that voted for you. And it's not always about yourself. Right now, you're in a predicament that you have to help a million other people. I understand he's going through a court case or whatever he's going through, but sometimes you gotta nip that in the bud and deal with what you will have to deal with. Not just step down and throw the coward way out.
Right, I hear that. Thanks again, man. I appreciate you.